So I started rowing in my third year at uni here, and it was just at the end of my military career. Unfortunately, I got medically discharged from the army career that I was embarking into, and I didn't really know what I was going to do with my life. I kind of was there. I wanted to do a physics degree so that I could become an engineer in the military, and then my military career was over. And my sister is on the GB, or was on the GB able-bodied rowing team, and at the time she basically just seized the opportunity, spoke to the Paralympic rowing coaches and said, my sister has just been medically discharged from the military. She's really tall, she's really tough, loves sport, and we think that she might classify for the Paralympics. And that was when I went down and found out that I did. And so they very quickly encouraged me, okay, go and learn to row at your uni, which is what I did. I came here and didn't do a lot of rowing sessions here, because the moment I started getting good enough to actually row a boat well, they wanted me down to train with the GB squad. So I only did probably 10 sessions on the water with the university, but those were the first strokes I ever took was with the University of Birmingham, and it's kind of just blossomed from there. I went basically straight from my finals to being a full-time athlete. This is my London gold medal, and winning in London was just incredible because it was a home games. It was my first games. I just started rowing about 18 months before that, so it was just a bit of a whirlwind, and I really felt that the pressure of it being a home games, I dealt really well with that, and I kind of really surprised myself that I didn't lose it and didn't kind of go and panic, and that was really the kind of outstanding memory. But the actual day of the race didn't go to plan. Like, we didn't race very well, we didn't row very well. We just had trained all year with the mentality that we had to win with our worst race. And then on the day, unfortunately, circumstance has it that we just needed to really put it out the bag. And we won, and none of us were very satisfied with the row, but all of us were just so elated that the pressure cooker was off and we could just enjoy it. And, you know, we'd done what we set out to do. Whereas winning in Rio, I felt that I was really performing as an athlete. So the pressure was less because it wasn't a home games. We were undefeated. I've personally been undefeated for 6 years going to Rio, so you'd think the pressure would be really, really high. But it wasn't. Like, I didn't feel that kind of, I have to win, otherwise I've failed. I just felt that I had to put in a performance that I would be proud of. And that was the difference, is that in Rio we rowed beautifully, and we just had a really great day. Like, the whole day was, nobody was stressed, there was nothing that was going wrong. It was just like textbook. So I actually keep my medals underneath my bed, and they're in socks, old socks, like odd ones. They are clean, but they're old, just socks that, you know, or you might, like, they're kind of a bit grey and a bit gross, so you might find them underneath your bed or something like that. But it's funny now that everyone always laughs, oh, you know, you keep your medals in socks, but every single athlete that I know, whenever I go to events with them, they have their medal in a sock, because it's just a really good way to keep it. It stops it from getting scratched. And when you have two, you don't really want them to, like, bang against each other. So the more medals you have, the more, like, you have like random socks sticking out of pockets.